Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with 3 S's. I'm your Chantele Francis here to talk about episode 9 of Love Island USA Season 7. I'm enjoying this season so far, but let's see what antics Ace is getting up to. I kind of want Shelly to find someone better at this point. Yes, they have a bit of like a flirty thing going on, but I wasn't really a fan of how he's been treating Amaya. And so I would like maybe some new blood to come into the villa. I don't love when the guys get the first choice because I feel like the women are such a better catch than the guys that they end up casting on the show. So I wish that we'd started off with more men, so that the women would be choosing and like put them on the back foot a little bit. The men need to do the chasing. They need to do the work. It doesn't really work as well even in the real world, especially in the real world, when the women are doing the chasing. It just doesn't work with our biology. So I do wish that that's how they kind of did this first round of, what's it called? Recoupling. I guess if they've only coupled once at this point. There haven't been as many bombshells, seemingly. But yeah, I'm still enjoying the season. What's been going on? We're getting a little bit more of Alandria and Taylor, so let's see how that grows. I'm not sure how they feel about each other. I'm not sure if it's forced or if it's something real that's actually happening. So I want to see that develop a little bit more. And I do like, oh my God, what's her name? Sierra. Her nickname is not Cece, but the other Sierra from last season, she went by Cece, so that's how I could remember her name. And Nick, I do think they have a cute thing going on. I think he's very attracted to her. I think they look good together. I think she likes him a lot, so I kind of like that coupling. Hopefully nothing comes in to disrupt that. Hannah and Charlie, meh, they're okay. Amaya is pretty wild. Yeah, let's see what she gets into because she doesn't really have a filter. She's from New York. She's definitely a Scorpio. She definitely is willing to speak her mind and say what she feels. She doesn't really have a filter. Is that everybody? Did I miss anybody? Oh, and Austin and Shelly. Now, I know that he's had some, unsavory things that he said outside the villa. I actually haven't seen them yet, and I haven't seen anybody talk about him specifically, so I've only heard people recounting what other people have said about him. Not to say that I don't believe that it's true. I don't necessarily like Austin. I don't necessarily need him to be in the villa. But at this point, I do like that he's seemingly putting in some mistrust in Shelly. Maybe that will change if somebody more his type comes in. But at this point, I kind of just want her to find someone new, to be honest. But I do like that at least he's putting in a little bit of effort with her, or like telling her that he likes her. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, let's start watching this episode.
One girl.
Oh my God, I actually completely forgot about Huda and Jeremiah. This date was kind of boring. I feel like it was maybe a little bit too soon. I don't think the audience is wanting them to be in a closed off couple yet. It's been less than 2 weeks. It's just kind of boring that knowing that none of them are really available to be spoken to, or if someone kisses them in a challenge, they're going to have to deal with Huda being upset with them, calling them a B. And so, yeah, I guess maybe I blocked them out. I do like Huda, but I don't necessarily like how she is in this relationship with Jeremiah. She just seems a little bit controlling, or like really latching him in and kind of pulling him into this really deep relationship where they haven't known each other for very long. She also has, like, she's a mom, and so it would be really bringing him into a family situation. And they don't really know each other that well, and it shouldn't need to be that serious so soon. I get that they like each other. I get that they're attracted to each other, and I'm all for it. I'm all even for them wanting to be closed off, but I feel like it's really intense how she goes around about making sure that nobody talks to him ever, and it's just a little bit too intense for so early in their relationship. Like, it's just, yeah, it's too deep too quickly. So that's probably why I blocked it out. Now, it was a fun date, but they don't really have they learned that much about each other, like, yeah, I don't know if they know that much about each other. Like, do they know that they really see each other outside the villa as an option? Like, he didn't know that you had a child until a day ago, and that's a big part of who you are. And so I don't know about these two. Obviously, I want her to be happy. I want him to be happy, but I'm not sure if this is a forever couple.
Jeremiah, look at me. Did you just let him say it, or did you respond?
I don't even remember what I said.
Did you defend us, or did you?
No matter what, when anybody says, I don't remember what I said, they remember what they said. They just don't want to tell you. He has that look of lying on his face right now. I don't really think he's really feeling Huda that much at this moment. I forgot that the boys had just basically said that they don't think that she's completely genuine, that she's moving too fast, too quick, which it is true. Now, I did see a guy on TikTok. Hold on, let's see if I can find the TikTok. Basically saying that how she's acting is pretty common in Middle Eastern women, I believe is what he said. Let me see if I can find it. One sec. Let's search. Universe for money. Okay, so this is the guy. This is what he says.
Listen, Huda on Long Island isn't crazy. She's just hot. Like, I promise you guys, they're all like that. I have sisters. I've dated Middle Eastern women before. They're all like that. She's delusional. That comes with a Middle Eastern woman. I see no problem. Listen, Huda on Long Island.
So that's interesting to say. I don't know that culture specifically to be able to agree or disagree, but I just find interesting that somebody can relate to Huda and doesn't find her being over the top in how she is being in her relationship with Jeremiah, even though it's only been 10 days. So it could be something culturally that kind of allows her to act this way, and what she's grown up with, what she's learned, what she's potentially seen in her life. And so she might not even recognize that she's acting a little bit, as he says, delusional or over the top or controlling. But I don't know for sure, but this is just what he said. So it's interesting.
I know that. The thing that threw me off was how they saw that and how they feel about that.
All I'm gonna say is, don't let comments from people, regardless of how close you think you are, bother you.
Be secure. I'm a human. Things are gonna bother me.
I know that, but I'm just
see that this face right here, like to me, it's like she's giving him the ick, or she's pissing him off or irritating him. He seems irritated by her.
I know.
Hi, Shelly.
Miss Cheesecake.
Honestly, fuck you, bro.
Bro, I love you, man.
No, I don't fuck with you, bro. Charlie, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you.
I mean, at least you got some icing on your titties for him to lick.
Matter of fact, lick it off.
You want to lick it off?
Lick it. Lick it. Look at Orlandria and Mr. Taylor are egging things on here. I mean, it's all in good fun, but I think Austin is here, and so it might be just a little bit, I don't know, it might rub him the wrong way. And if I was kind of exploring things with two different people, I probably wouldn't be doing one thing in front of the other person, just out of like loose respect. But I know this is a little bit different of a scenario.
Oh my God. Okay, I see you, Ace. But Austin definitely probably felt the way. I hope somebody was covering his eyes because, damn, we might even talk about that later. He might bring it up. And honestly, I don't have no explanation other than, hey.
It's so stupid how Love Island USA, well, actually both of them, but I think they do it more in the USA, is making them keep this stupid whipped cream on their face for 6 hours. Like, it's so sticky. It's so bad for your skin. I mean, I get it. Like, it's for the confessionals. Like, they probably can't take it off until they have their confessionals with it on. But, like, come on. It's like, it's a little bit ridiculous that they can't wash their face. Yes, you will probably have to have a conversation with Austin because you did it in front of him, you know? Like, it's, I can understand him feeling a type of way about it.
The opportunity when it is there. So, I don't know. I'm going to take a night on it, and I'm going to talk to Shelly in the morning probably. I really don't give a fuck about chasing someone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And
like, I can.
Okay, but you do have to chase somebody. Like, I do feel as though men need to chase, or the masculine energy needs to chase, because that's just biologically how it works. When a woman chases a man, it usually doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And this might be slightly toxic, but my mom always said to me, make sure that the man always likes you just a little bit more than you like them. And that is how you keep the chase alive, the energy of the relationship alive. If it's too easy for the man to get, they're not interested as much. It just so happens. It just so happens. So yeah, if I think that Charlie's basically trying to tell him, like, hey, she's into Ace, like, move on. And I'm not sure if he actually likes Shelly, but if he wants to at least be competing with Ace, he needs to step it up. And yeah, you're gonna have to chase to get the girl. In this show, you for sure have to chase to get the girl. It's kind of like, what are you doing here then?
Give up some of my pride. And it is a pride thing. I'm not giving it up on this.
100%, bro. You're allowed to keep pride, bro.
I'm not saying Shelley wants Ace to lick her.
Pride, huh? Well, that's probably because you don't think that you can compete with Ace. You don't think that you think that they have something more than you two have, if it's a pride thing. Because if you really think that you and Shelly have something good going on, that like you guys have a great connection, that she's somebody that you want to be with, then pride wouldn't matter necessarily, because you'd just be like, this is how it's supposed to be. It's meant to be. I need to be with her. And your pride would take a back seat there.
Oh my God, I want to hug you.
But
Like,
of course,
I really do fucking love you.
Oh my, I want to get you dirty, baby.
I am happy that Shelly and Amaya, they kind of made up. They realized that, I think Amaya realized that Shelly isn't the problem. Ace is the problem in this dynamic. That Ace, maybe he always was more interested in Shelly, but he did pick her. And so that gave her a false idea as to what was going on between them. And the fact that, you know, he immediately put the brakes on them, maybe progressing in a romantic sort of way, confusing to her, and probably insulted her, made her feel embarrassed a little bit. And so she lashed out. And then feeling as though maybe Shelly was kind of in on it, her feeling stupid, she did lash out at Shelly. And so I'm happy that they were able to recognize what was really going on and hug it out. So I'm happy for them.
Tonight I will be sleeping in soul ties.
Are you serious?
I'm so dead.
Bro, who am I gonna say sweet dreams to?
It's so annoying. I mean, like, he's so dramatic. He's such a Leo. Leos always just need to make a big show out of things, or very often anyways, need to be like, look at me. I cannot sleep in the same bed as Amaya, so I'm going to sleep alone in soul ties. Like, hear ye, Ace. It's in my opinion, performative. I think that he wants to really make it clear that he didn't like Amaya and he liked Shelly. And so he doesn't want Shelly to get upset with the fact that he's sleeping in a bed with Amaya. But like Shelly A doesn't care about that. And I think it's all just this big grand gesture just to, but I just don't think it's completely truthful. I think it's all for show.
I need your help tomorrow, Mr. Sous Chef.
For
Hibachi breakfast.
for who?
For who? For
Making a breakfast. Like, why didn't you partner up with Shelly if you wanted to be doing all these things with her? It's just, that's what I find to be annoying, is that he made this whole big old drama so that he can now look like a hero for doing kind of the bare minimum, but doing this for Shelly. And then it's like what he's not doing for Amaya, because he doesn't like Amaya, he likes Shelly. And so he needs to make it very clear. So now he's making her a breakfast, a hibachi breakfast next day.
No, I ain't never think I'd be sleeping in this mode by myself.
It's like an old married couple.
I think that she should stop saying that, because I don't think that Jeremiah wants to be an old married couple. I think he wants to be a fun, like popular, bookable, commercial couple. I don't think he wants to be a boring old married couple. So I wish that she would stop saying that, because I think it could eventually push him away. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
For me,
I'm not, bro.
Shelly. Oh, no. What is wrong with you guys? Shelly. Let them jump me.
The whole fight is cute, and just kind of ganging up on Alandria. I do like these couples here, with Taylor and Alandria, Nick and Sierra. And is it just those two couples, or is there a third one come into the mix? No, just those two, but they're cute. Oh, and Shelly, well, by herself, but Austin is not joining in on this pillow fight. So the usual culprits are kind of making out. So we got Hannah and Charlie having a little smoochy smooch. It looks as though Austin is spooning Shelly, but he doesn't have his arm around her, but he is like kind of behind her in this spooning type of position. So that's happening. Taylor and Alandria are basically on the opposite sides of the bed, looking away from each other. So no canoodling happening there. And it looks like Huda and Jeremiah might taking things a little further than the cuddle. But, they are an old married couple.
Figure out something.
What for breakfast?
Toast, eggs, and bacon.
See, I think Austin is trying here. He's asking her what she wants for breakfast, bacon and eggs. This is good. But he's like, what, a Capricorn? She is a Virgo to Earth sign, so this is good. Because Earth signs like to be comforted, comfortable. So being fed is comforting. So I think this is a good way to Shelly's heart, or an opportunity to show that you care, that you like her. And, maybe if you guys eat together, then you can have a little bit of a combo. Sorry, that was very funny. We see Amaya, she's awaking for the day. She's going out to the kitchen to maybe get something to eat, get some coffee, whatever. She sees Ace and just about face and turns the other direction. Very funny. She does not want to be around that man.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Are you serious?
It says Islander, Shelly,
You are now welcome to a body style breakfast in the kitchen with Ace. Let's chop it up.
I think this is cute. I do like Taylor has a good personality. Coming in here pretending that they had I got a text and that it's to go and have breakfast with Ace. So I do think it's a cute gesture in general, but not a fan of Ace and how he did Maya, I think was unkind. And I agree with the people that say that you can't spell menace without Ace. And I do think Ace is a menace. This is cute though. Putting Shelly in a bit of an awkward position because we have Austin making her breakfast and now also we have Ace making her breakfast. Let's see what happens.
What are you making?
I'm making a hibachi style breakfast for Shelly.
Damn.
I wonder what it is.
So Austin asks him what he's doing. Oh boy, do you think that he's still going to make it for her and just like allow Ace to get one up on him? Or do you think he's still gonna go through with it?
I'll make it worth it. I'll make it worth it. I'll make it worth it. I'll make it worth it.
You're so cute, dude.
You're so cute.
Morning.
Yeah, it's for Shelly. He did ask first.
He knows that that's happening too.
So the fact, so the fact that he's like still doing it is, I think, cute.
No, I love that he's still doing it.
Was that breakfast for Shelly?
Yeah.
I respect it. All is fair.
Good. I mean, obviously, like it puts a little pressure on Ace. Oh my God, what a hideous tattoo! That's so Leo of him to have Ace written like that across his back. I never noticed that before. That's out of control. Out of control. Oh my gosh. Out of that tattoo alone would say to me, red flag. Ooh.
Green.
Wow, nice to meet you, Chef.
Good morning, gorgeous. Welcome to a 5-star hibachi restaurant. I can make anything.
Just bacon and eggs.
I bet. Here we go. You ready for this?
I mean, I don't know if he thought that it was going to work or if he'd practiced it before or just thought he was going to be good at it right away. But he's trying to do some hibachi teppanyaki table tricks, and he flopped on the first one.
Shelly first.
Yeah, for sure. That was my point too. It was like, bro, why pick me? You want to feed me some?
I'm not doing nothing wrong, so.
Not yet.
Shelly, you're not doing well. Nothing. I mean, I think that you could be making a decision, or just like you kind of just like it doesn't seem like you like either of them enough to make a decision. So I would like maybe it to be. I do think that she has a better connection, we'll say, with Ace, but she's not really closing the door to Austin either. So I think you could just be a little bit more clear with what you actually want, because this triangle, I'm already bored by it.
Oh, we got a date tomorrow, so please be ready in the morning. It requires you to get your ass up early and be ready. You the type to just be late everywhere, and I ain't fucking.
I don't know if that's true, because Virgos tend to be punctual. If you're not early, you're late. Is many Virgos that I know's vibe. They're also about the particulars. They tend to be very well dressed. Very OCD about certain things, everything in its place. So a late Virgo, I don't know if I agree with that.
That's very pretty.
Thanks.
Okay. Ace is doing handstand push-ups. I'm not sure she's in his sight line or he is in her sight line, but I do remember when Miguel came in and he was doing that, and everyone was like, oh my god, because he just looks so like strong doing handstand walks and push-ups, like. So I don't know. Miguel though just has a different body physique that he just looks like, yeah. Um, for me, Austin's a little bit too lanky, so it doesn't look as impressive as it was when Miguel was doing it. She is thinking about Austin apparently, so we know that she likes him a little bit, or is worried that he might be hurt by this. But I don't know if she's gonna change anything.
Where you want to go?
Should we go to the swings?
Or the day beds? Or like those
Let's go to the day beds.
Oh, how you doing today, Miss Maya?
I am doing really, really good.
Yeah,
Today.
so I
How
like
are you?
remember when they first had their little meditation date, and like I thought they were getting along, vibing. I really thought that they were going to be coupled up. When Ace came in and coupled up with her, I thought it came out of left field. I just thought that Ace and Shelley would have ended up together, and those two were going to end up together, and like they're going to explore something. So the fact that they're not pursuing anything is weird. So I'm happy that they're having a conversation now, and see if they can get back on the same page. Scorpio and Capricorn, decent combination for their sun signs. So he might be able to be grounded for her, hot-headedness.
I want to see like you with a smile on your motherfucking face.
Well, as long as you're around, I'll have a smile on my face because you make me smile, girl. You make me smile.
Good.
But yeah, give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Right, everyone.
I mean, that conversation doesn't seem like he's interested in her a little more romantically, and it seems like she's kind of giving him a peck talk about like wanting to see his happy and smiling face in the villa. So it would have been an opportunity for him to say like, yeah, I still want to get to know you a little bit better. Like maybe we should continue talking a bit. Like he didn't really say any of that. So to me, it says that he's not interested, or he's only wants to focus on Shelley. Like maybe he can only or focus on one person at a time, but it didn't give that he was interested in her.
I'm a mommy.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
No, I'm a mommy.
Mom of what?
A mom. I mean, I think if she just said mom, he would have gotten it better. But a mommy, just like a mom of what? A mamacita?
Yeah, I have a daughter.
Like a daughter, like a real baby?
Yeah, like a human child.
Wait, that's so cute.
Thanks.
How old is he or she?
She's 4. She's gonna be 5.
No.
This is more than Jeremiah's asked about his daughter. Like just that one question, like, how old is she? She. I think she did say she to him, so he didn't ask if it's a boy or girl. But yeah, he didn't ask the age, like not much that we saw.
Yeah.
So I donated.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
like deadass?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me.
So
that's incredible.
I know, and like I always like kind of worried what would a girl think about me having kids in the world. I feel like that's kind of
It's interesting. I don't think I know anybody that's done that personally, but I do think that it is a kind gesture to help someone build a family. I would think it would be quite interesting to know that you do have some children out there that they might never know that you exist, and you might never know that they exist potentially. I don't know if he just gave his specimen to that one couple, or if it was to a sperm bank where they were using it for many different women. But yeah, that's quite an honorable thing. And I don't think that most women would be upset by it. Like if you still had interactions with the family that, that might be just a little bit weird. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think in most cases, women would be okay with that. Not like the Tyler situation, if you guys have seen Love is Blind, where he basically said that his situation was seemingly like Nick's, but he literally had adopted these kids and donated his sample the traditional way. So it wasn't a sperm sample like in a jar. it was more so inseminated naturally. So I think that it's a different situation, but what Tyler was alluding to was more of a situation like what Nick is explaining here.
My name is Ace, also known as Ace Boogie. I teach everybody from around the world. Does everybody here know how to dance?
Depends on what you say dancing is.
Can you move your right to your left
Yes,
to your right?
I can.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Taylor, sir? Okay.
Taylor is not the best dancer. Now, Alandria, I felt that she was a really good dancer in that baseball challenge. I didn't think that she was the best dancer in like the opening montage, but it could be because she was wearing heels, and you know, it's some people aren't great at dancing in heels. They kind of look a little bit awkward. But she definitely knows how to move her body, so to speak.
Let's go.
It's a cute little segment that Ace produced here. You know, I mean, I do like them. I don't know about the chemistry yet. But this is still a cute moment. So I'm happy that they're taking it as an opportunity to kiss, get a little bit closer, do some fun things together. So I'm here for it.
You doing that alone?
Yeah, bro.
I couldn't.
I've been waiting for like 3 days.
Yeah, what?
3 days. Having that conversation with Nick relieved a lot. Not even stress, but just like peace of mind. Like he knows and he didn't freak out. So why would I freak out? It just felt good to talk to him, and like it was really.
I think this is good that Nick has talked to him and kind of giving him a mature perspective about it. I do think that Jeremiah values his friendship with Nick and how he's perceived by the other men in the villa. And so someone that he respects so much as Nick thinks it's okay and is like positive about it and says he wants to be an uncle and, you know, is basically giving him the, it's okay, this is cool, but also give him a little bit of a cautionary tale being like, you know, just remember that she does have a child here. Don't be deluded about the fact that there is another person involved in this relationship, but he still seemed for it. And I think that this is helpful for Jeremiah and Huda's relationship.
I'm spending time with him, but it's like that kind of puts me in Austin in a sticky situation because it's like I still like Austin. I still like being around Austin. I still love talking to him. Even though Ace kept saying he was going to apply pressure, it took him some time to apply pressure. So I think
he's only applying pressure because he was using this whole Amaya situation. Like if he wanted to show that he liked you, he would have picked you instead of Amaya. It's so annoying. And as much as we don't necessarily like Austin, I don't think that he's become a casualty in Ace's antics, in Ace's menacing ways. And so it's almost going to be on you, Shelly, at one point, like how you're treating Austin, because yeah, like if you prefer to be with Ace, then just prefer to be with Ace. Just don't need to string Austin along anymore.
Yeah, I think it's more genuine and not forced.
In a raw, organic way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel bad for him because it makes no sense that Ace is trying so hard with Shelly when like he could have chose her.
It doesn't make sense.
I agree, Shelly. I agree, Hannah. Her and Charlie, they look like they work, like they have some chemistry. And I think that they both are kind of on Team Austin a little bit. They want him to find some love here. And so, yeah, they feel like he's putting in more into the relationship with Shelly than Shelly is reciprocating. And so I'd be giving him the advice to bounce, to be honest. Like, she's not giving you enough to really want to pursue. You're already kind of like, I don't want to be putting in effort because of his pride. So instead of just like, well, either put in some effort or dip is what I would think about Austin.
My girl had a long, eventful day.
Girl, I did.
I missed the breakfast, the hibachi breakfast. How was it?
It was cute. I like someone who likes to pursue me and like takes initiative and leading things, whatever. So that's something I feel like he's.
See, okay, I mean, it's good that Ace is stepping up, but Austin doesn't want to pursue, and that's what Shelly likes. So if he wants to still be in the game, he has to pursue.
A checklist in my mind and just taking my time.
I love.
I think she must not really like either of them enough, because it should be easier anyways. If you're not choosing one of them, you're not really choosing either of them, right? Like if she was on the receiving end, that they had two guys that were kind of going back, or a guy that was going back and forth between her and another girl, she would be like, if you don't know that it's me, then it's definitely not me. And so she kind of should be thinking that as well.
Watching.
I'm coming.
Read it! Islanders, it's time to show your partner who's boss, as tonight the villa will host a leather and lace party.
Hot. I mean, girls in leather and lace is amazing. Guys in leather and lace is not really my cup of tea necessarily. But I do look up a theme. I did the leather and lace theme for one of my birthdays when I was younger. I think it was for my 30th birthday, to be honest. I'll find a picture and I'll put it here or here. We'll see. Or here. No, one of those two places.
For a leather and lace party. I had a leather and lace party for my 30th. It was such a laugh until my grandmother showed up.
So I guess we both had leather and lace parties for our 30th, but mine was a little bit longer ago, I think. Anyways, still show you that picture. I would like to, well, maybe he's lying though, and it's just for jokes.
They've been very bad boys.
I'm definitely stuffing, dude. I would do another one just to fill it out.
I'm definitely stuffing. It's so embarrassing. But I mean, these outfits are embarrassing. They're not for me. They're not. I appreciate anybody dressing up for a theme, but on men, for me, this isn't hot. Yeah, it's not.
Bring out the whips and chains, and baby, scream my name.
I also find it hilarious that, maybe it's changed, but as far as we know, they're always doing these dance montage scenes with no music. So they're all dressed sexy in these leather and lace and doing all these seductive dance moves and, using the pole or whatnot. But it's generally speaking to no music. That actually must be awkward. I'm pretty impressed with Huda there. She seems to have used the pole before, so she's kind of swinging around on it in a way that I wouldn't be able to do on my first try. So she might have taken a pole dance class in her life.
I'll miss her this time, and she's definitely still in there because I've not seen a single blonde leave the. Hang on a second.
I mean, she looks really, really good as a brunette. I mean, she's obviously gorgeous as a blonde, but as a brunette, she looks like strikingly fire. In the preview, I thought that there was another girl bombshell, so I was kind of annoyed that, like, okay, we have so many girls, and the guys just get to have so many choices all the time. But it seems like who I saw in the preview was actually Ariana, and it wasn't any bombshells. So that's good. Hopefully, they're going to be bringing some men on. You know what I mean?
A little give, a little take.
I thought you were going to do more this week.
In terms of?
Who likes to be submissive?
So annoying. Like, I mean, they're talking about like who wants to be dominant and who wants to be submissive. And Ariana has the floor here, and she's taking it as an opportunity to be like, I want you to be doing more. Like, you're not doing enough. It's like, man, let this guy be him a little bit. I don't know. I'd be annoyed if I were Jeremiah, but he seems to be able to take it. So
in the bedroom. I don't mind that.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind.
You gonna crawl on the floor to me? Get a little.
He looks like he's considering it. He's like, and she's like, is he gonna actually crawl on the floor to her? He's considering it, and I think he's like, oh my god, am I gonna actually do this?
Public sex.
It's too much. I don't want to hear all this about you, Austin. I don't know. I think it might be. I know he's had sex with a lot of women, but I don't know if I find him to be that sexual, you know what I mean? So the fact that he's like wants to be tied up and choked and public sex and all this stuff, I feel like it's a little bit of a facade. It's a little bit like showboating as like this sexual guy that's so open and free and experienced, you know? I don't really know if I see that. Like if it actually is his kink or he's pretending it's to be his kinks so that he has like, he's interesting. Theater is not that public. I mean, it is, but like, it's pretty basic. Basic public is gonna be like in a car, in the movie theater, you know, in the bathroom.
It's been really, really bad. I need you to open your mouth for me.
She literally just spat in his mouth. I know this is like a kink and it's in fetish books and movies and stuff like that, and even in porn, but like, I don't know if I'd actually like that on Love Island. Like, I know it's a streaming site, but it's a little bit, what's the word I want? Raunchy sex for Peacock, I would think, but all right, we'll see if he likes it. Also just thinking about the fact that my little sister wants to go on this show, I'm like, this is too much. She's still a little girl. These are all people who are so young to be, you know, with this BDSM and naughty and all this stuff. Like, you would think that they're going to be a little more wholesome at this age. They're just so little. They're young. They're children.
Do whatever you want.
When Sierra had grabbed that paddle and started spanking herself.
Nick is definitely turned on by Sierra. She has a really nice butt, and so her spanking herself is probably pretty attractive, especially in person. Yeah, she's a hottie. I think Nick is into it.
Someone has been very indecisive lately. Now it's time for me to decide if your punishment will be soft or hard.
She's hot. Poor Nick. In that terrible outfit.
Was hot. She's
I'm trying to see if you like it naughty or nice.
It's just too much for me, though. I don't hear the ooh, oh, I've been really bad. Like, it's just, I don't find him sexually attractive at all. So this gives me the ick. Sorry, Austin fans, but ick.
You've been a bad boy.
Oh, I'm very good.
You sure? Let me show you what you're gonna get if you behave, okay? You ready?
She got it going on.
This is too much. This is like, this is a lot. I mean, I do appreciate Love Island USA doing something new. They haven't done anything like this really before, but it is very sexual. I don't know if I'm just an old lady prude, but come on.
Bro, like, come on, bro.
Are you okay?
Fucking nostrils.
You sure?
This is too much. Look at Ariana is like,
Look at that ass, right?
No, honestly, Olandria has the body of the season. Like, her body, all of the assets are aciding, including her ass. Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal. I do think that Sierra also has a nice butt, but I think package wise, like Olandria really has the full, like, hot, perfect body.
Waiting for that one.
Now, I have to say, he just broke through those chains. I had to say, though, he's watching her walk away, like, with that nice ass, like, okay, if they don't take their relationship from a little bit more PG-13, kind of more friend vibe with a couple smooches here and there, to a little bit more of a romantic level after this, then I just don't think that they're that into each other. Because she looks so hot, so sexy. And I remember one time when I was probably about their age, somebody told me that if you ever want to get a guy to be into you in a more romantic way, tell them that you had a sex dream about them. And then they'll start thinking about you sexually, like what would that be like? What would happen? And then it sometimes will turn that switch on to make things a little bit more romantic. So I'm feeling that this, like, sexy moment is allowing him to be able to picture himself with her in a more sexual, more physical type of way. And I think if they're interested in each other, it'll allow them to kind of bring down that wall and venture into that territory with a little more ease. So this is a defining moment, I think, for their relationship, because I would say that it should open the door for them to be a little bit more intimate.
Bad boy.
You better listen.
Yeah, you better listen to her.
What's your pleasure, babe?
Grace,
Ooh.
you've been out of line lately. Time to whip you back into
Okay, she's walking away because I know that he does not like her, and so I just don't want her to even interact with him because he's just going to try to make her feel stupid, I think.
Bring some maturity, some passion, and a little bit of Latin love. I'm here for Hannah, and I'm here for Sierra. I don't care about Nick. I don't care if he stands in the way. I know what I came here to get, and
I mean, he's okay looking. I don't think that he's going to be able to get in between Sierra and Nick, but he may be able to wedge something in between Hannah and Charlie. It just seems like she's looking to be a little more free and a little bit less locked down. So that might be somebody that she could, toy around with. What's his name? Pepe? He's okay. I give him like 6.5 out of 10. But I do like Spaniards, so maybe he has some Spanish charm.
I'm Jalen. I'm 27. I'm from Sparta, Georgia. I'm just traditional Southern country guy. Everybody a big dog until a big dog comes in. So I might have to move out of the way.
Okay, so he's saying he's a big dog. Everybody's a big dog until a big dog comes in. So I guess he's a big dog. He's country, and so he's here for Olandria. Obviously, she's beautiful. She's also country. She likes country men. And so I definitely think that he's giving masculine energy. And so if he puts some pressure on, he could maybe swoop her away from Taylor. Now, I do think she has loyalty to Taylor. I do think she gets along with him. I do think she likes him. But if it doesn't move more in a romantic direction, I could see what's his name? Jalen maybe being able to swoop in. So put some pressure on Taylor.
But at least mine was the pleather. They had the leather. I like the pleather play.
I better watch out.
This long turn is killing me.
Only one sheriff in town. Watch out, bucko.
I'm just hearing Taylor. I'm not ready. I'm the only sheriff in town. And Elijah's like, I'm ready. He's like, what do you mean you're ready? he's very funny. He's very funny. But I need the jokiness to go away, and I think the intentional dating to come into play.
Bye, Jeremiah.
We're your brother supporting brothers. Oh, Jeremiah, they got her. What they doing? What they doing?
Remember the hideaway. All the good times.
Remember the hideaway, all the good times. She'll be fine, Nick. She'll be fine.
Nick is bad.
Can I please catch a break? Can that just be me kissing Sierra?
Oh, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. Oh, Jeremiah, it's bad.
She's actually kissing him more than I would expect him to be kissing him. And I thought that him and Sierra had a pretty good kiss. Like, he seems to be a good kisser. But, like, Miss Huda, who's going to be like, Jeremiah, like, what'd you kiss? Like, what kind of kiss? Were you feeling it? She looks like she's feeling it. She's not just giving him, like, a pity kiss. Like, it looks kind of real.
Well, I have been waiting for this. Yes, girl, yes. That's hot.
I'm ignoring Ace chanting and like so excited that she's kissing somebody else. Get her off of him. Woo!
That is a hot kiss. Sorry, Charlie.
Charlie, don't look.
I'm so
He took his time with Hannah. He took a little bit more time, we'll say.
It's your turn. Go get your girls.
All right, let's get it. Best for last.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, this is it. People were saying that they didn't think he could kiss well. I mean, I think he's, considering she has a lot smaller lips, like I think it looks pretty all right, pretty decent. Shelly looks like she's enjoying this too much, probably.
Oh, damn.
That's enough. I want him.
He's so silly. That's enough. He's definitely taking his time with Olandria. I don't know if they have the same kind of passion. I think he kissed, who did he kiss better? I think he kissed Hannah better. He kissed Olandria better. I don't think he's kissing her that well.
Oh my God. That's fucking crazy.
Oh.
Damn, that's hot.
I think she's trying to teach him the pace that she likes, and he's a little bit be a little more forthright with like making sure that's like a super passionate kiss, but she's like trying to make it like a sensual kiss, it seems. So yeah, they're not kiss compatible at this moment, I don't think.
Please welcome Iris.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, Iris, you look hot.
Come to play.
You look sexy as hell.
Iris is definitely super pretty. She does have a hot body. I like her outfit here. Coming in for Jeremiah and Nick. Not Austin. Uh-oh. Is Austin going to actually get dumped? We'll see. Because there's going to be a recoupling soon. And if it's only one girl coming in, that means there's going to be an extra boy. That means a boy's getting dumped. So who is it going to be? It's obviously not going to be Jeremiah. It's obviously not going to be Nick. I doubt it would be Taylor. Yeah, or maybe it would be Taylor or Jalen. I don't know. Depends on the format. But Austin could be somebody that's on the chopping block here.
I
I like y'all. Y'all cool with me. Y'all all right with me. Yep, nap me up. Go ahead. Look, give me some. There we go.
Hopefully you guys had a great time.
Welcome back, Ace.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Yes.
Okay, he's a little extra. Like, is she even your type? Like, come on. But she's very pretty. But he's being a little over the top.
Yeah, Charlie!
Shut the hell up, Taylor.
Good luck, Charlie. Hell yeah. Damn!
I think he was actually kind of into that. And she seemed to be into him a little bit.
He's going to hear it from me tonight. He is going to hear it from me.
Lord have mercy.
I was really
I don't think she's into that really. It didn't have like a nice flow. Like, it didn't seem to have synergy. It seemed a little bit of just going through the motions.
all fours and really just give it to me.
Damn, crazy, yo.
I mean, that seemed short, so I don't know if she's into him or maybe the hat got in the way, but it seemed shorter than the last two.
Now, this is the Love Island I came here for.
Take him away.
Oh, she will.
Take him away. Oh, she will. They are kissing well, though, in my opinion. They do seem to have some kiss chemistry.
Oh shit.
Bitch, if you don't fucking quit it right now, thank you.
Oh,
What is wrong with
God. Bitch, if you don't fucking quit it right now, like, relax. Like, it's a challenge. It's a game. Relax. Like, yes, Huda's working on her back bends. But, like,
It's cool. It's cool when they do it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Nick.
Nick is using her leg to bring him her closer. They didn't have that great of kiss chemistry, though. I feel like she had the best actually with Ace kiss chemistry wise. But I'm not sure. I need to see it again.
Yeah, we're all in trouble.
Dang, no scenes from the next episode. Boo! That was a fun one. I definitely think it's like quite over the top sexual for like it's supposed to be for people like 21, 22. That's supposed to be, but that's what they usually cast. And so I think the oldest person is 27. It just seems a little bit like mature sexual content for people that are, some of them sometimes can't even drink yet. So, but it was definitely enjoyable to watch. It wasn't as awkward as I thought it was going to be. I think that the girl bombshell, Iris, I think she's really pretty and she might rustle some feathers. Is it rustle or ruffle? Maybe it's both. Ruffle some feathers. The guys, I don't know if they're going to be able to shake anything up. It really depends on the pressure that Jalen puts on Alandria, and if she's attracted to him. She might be if he's like the big dog that he says he is. She might like that big Southern dog. But I think I definitely has loyalty and a soft spot for Taylor. So I don't know how easy that will be for him. I don't see Iris being able to get between Nick and Sierra, even though she's very pretty. I'm curious if she's going to go for Ace or not, because Ace is so happy to be out of whatever this thing is with Amaya. So maybe he'll try to pursue that a little bit so that he can just like not have to share a bed with her anymore and not have to sleep in soul ties. Boo. And I wouldn't be surprised if Hannah went on a couple of little dates or chats with Pepe. I wouldn't be surprised. And I wouldn't be surprised if Charlie went on a couple of chats with Iris, because they did kiss decently well as well. I think that is it. I don't feel like any of the new guys are into Shelly in that way. I think that Austin's obviously into Iris, but I don't know if she's into him. Doesn't seem like that. Is that everybody? I hope I didn't forget somebody. I think, well, Amaya. I mean, Amaya's going to have to get coupled up with somebody. Maybe she'll end up getting coupled up with Austin. Shelly will go to Ace. Iris will go to Charlie. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is all going to shake out. It also depends on whether or not the new people get to choose first or not. That will definitely be a deciding factor. And I don't think that they'll allow the new guys to leave right away. So I think the people that might be in danger of going home is Charlie and Austin, if the new people are not an option. All right. Well, I'll be seeing you guys for the next recap. I'll get this to you as soon as possible. I guess you won't know. Well, you'll know that I did or I didn't, because I would have already edited and uploaded this when you hear me say this. But it's been great. Please let me know what your thoughts are. Who do you think is going to couple up? Do you think anybody's head's going to be turned here? What do you think the new couplings are going to be? Who do you think is going to be dumped from the island if there is a recoupling? And if there is an actual dumping, or who will be left single? Let me know your thoughts there. And I guess that's all for now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and yeah, let me know all your thoughts. See you soon. Bye.